What's going on, everybody? This is Jason Vaught for BetterBodyWarehouse.com, your sports and fitness superstore. We're back with another video today that I hope will help change your life. We're going to be talking about the biggest, most explosive category in our industry, and that's the pre-workout category. A lot of our customers will see this big wall of supplements and assume that they all do the same thing. But it's really important to note that they have differences within them that make it if it's the right product for you or if it's the right product for somebody else. So we're going to go over 3 steps today that you can use to choose the right pre-workout for you. Step 1 is going to be understanding the 4 subcategories within the category pre-workout. The first subcategory is going to be the stimulant effect. The second subcategory is going to be the pump effect. The third subcategory is going to be the muscular strength and endurance effect. The fourth subcategory is going to be the recovery effect. All pre-workouts claim to do all 4 of these, and rightfully so, because most of them do, but each of them does it at a different level, and some will have high stimulant effect, some will have higher pump effect, some will focus on muscle recovery, and some will focus on muscular strength. So you've got to understand these 4 subcategories and first know that not all pre-workouts are created the same. So that's step 1. Step 2 is actually grabbing a bottle, looking beyond the front, turning it around, understanding the ingredients that lie within them, getting to know that in a proprietary blend, the first ingredient is going to have the most in it, the last ingredient is going to have the least in it. That doesn't necessarily mean that there's not enough black pepper extract in here. There very well could be, because it requires a very low dose per serving. So getting to understand that and knowing the actual ingredients that are found in there are going to help you better understand if it's the right product for you. But this can be confusing too, and you may not get it, especially if it isn't a proprietary blend or 3 or 4 proprietary blends. So the third step that you can do, and probably the most important step, is to ask an expert. Trying to choose a pre-workout on your own for the first time is not going to result in anything good if you haven't done extensive homework. And you may not have time to do extensive homework. So talking to an expert who really knows what they're talking about is going to help you get the product that's right for you. So that's step 3. Now, how do you choose an expert? Everybody claims to be an expert. So finding an expert may be more difficult than it actually seems. Of course, you can come to us. We're going to give you some unbiased advice on which product is right for you, because that's what we do. We're not going to sell you a product just because we make more money on it. That's not our intent. It's to choose the product that's correct for you, and we stand behind that. So of course, come to us and we will give you advice. And then the other way you could do it is to find and get to know somebody in the gym who's been through the trenches. They don't have to be the biggest, they don't have to be the fastest, but somebody who's been using supplements for a long time and understands the real deal about them. So finding somebody in the field who's been through it is another way to find an expert. What you have to look out for is the people who claim to be experts. Watch out for the people that are just posting on discussion forums and you have no idea what they look like or how they train, as good as discussion forums are. And also look out for the people that are giving you their input without you asking for their input. So those are 2 types of people that you're going to want to look out for advice on a pre-workout, any supplement, or really anything in life. So those are the 3 steps that you can take to choose the right pre-workout for you. There's a few things that we get asked on a regular basis about that we could probably just knock out right now and answer for you. The first thing, the most common one, is that we see customers coming in buying high stimulant effect products when they tell us and they know for themselves that building muscle is the main goal for them. When you have a stimulant effect, you're going to have some form of fat burning effect, caloric increase. You're just going to burn calories, okay? And if you're burning too many calories, it's going to make it a lot more challenging for you to build muscle during a pre-workout. So that's the first thing. Don't get a high stimulant product if you're choosing to build lots of muscle. You may need some stimulant to get your workout going. Maybe you don't need any stimulant and you can focus purely on pump, muscular strength and endurance, and recovery. That would be optimal. The second thing is going to be, if you're going to buy a pre-workout and you're going to train harder, you've got to recover harder. So you cannot buy a pre-workout and not buy your protein powder. You've got to have your post-workout nutrition filled from the workout that you're about to get into. Otherwise, you're doing yourself no good. You're going to break down the muscle tissue too far. You're not going to give yourself the nutrients to recover. You're going to end up sore for way too long, aches that you don't want, and ultimately the gains are just not going to come. So make sure that your recovery is on point when using a pre-workout supplement. So those are a couple things that we see common in the stores that you can do to avoid, and just don't follow in those footsteps that previous customers have. Focus on that, focus on the 3 steps. If you have questions, you're welcome to email us at info@betterbodywarehouse.com. Give us a call, check out the forum, or come into the store and let somebody at Better Body help you, give you some input on choosing the right pre-workout for you. Until next time, thanks for watching the video. We'll see you guys in the next one.